I didn't see anything.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please join me. We have roll call, please.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Here.
Mrs. Segwin?
Here.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Here.
Mr. Hauser?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to introduce our group up here. To my far right is Board Member Brent Parker. To my right is Vice President Elaine Sequin. I'm Mike Gebhardt. To my left is Annie Karstoffen, Board Member. And to her left is Len Hauser, Board Member. And to his left is our Superintendent, Ann Schloss. And to her left is Treasurer Colleen Aho, award-winning treasurer. We don't have any visitors' comments tonight. We have any board recognition?
No.
No presentations, no visitors' comments.
No.
Yeah. Item E, can I have a motion to approve the board meeting minutes of the September 18th, 2024 meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Questions, additions? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin? Aye. Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Board of Education items, I don't think we have anything.
Nope.
Treasurer's actions, item G.
Thank you. To approve the attached list of purchase orders to comply with the district's purchasing procedures attached below, and to acknowledge and express appreciation to the following donations below: Amvest, Duraline, Center Church of Nazarene, and the Cruz family. And that's it.
That's it. Could I have a motion to approve the recommendations by the treasurer as presented in item G?
So moved.
Second?
I will second.
All right. Questions? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Item H, treasurer other.
Yes, to appoint following board members as primary representatives, and then the remaining as alternatives for the hearing for Wednesday, October 16th at 4 p.m. for an expulsion hearing.
And those members would be Brent Parker and myself.
And then alternatives the rest? Okay.
Could I have a motion to approve the recommendation by the treasurer as presented in item I?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Madam Treasurer, please call roll.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Item I, treasurer.
Short report, like always. I sent out an email with the fraud video. It's 8 minutes long. So we have a couple of people that already did it. Thank you very much. But for everybody else, enjoy the video. You get a certificate at the end, and then please send it my way. And then you also got an email from the auditor state for the fraud risk assessment. It's something done every year. So if I have a paper copy if you want that, or it's in the email too. So just a reminder to fill those out. And that's it.
No.
Thank you. Superintendent actions.
Yes, first of all, to declare the impracticality for providing transportation to the following families as listed below. To approve the home instruction and after-school tutor to this staff member listed below. To approve the athletic field trips as detailed below, and you see we kind of tried to cover all of them, but we also in item 4, we are going to approve overnight field trips of all the OHSAA sponsored tournaments. Sometimes they give us the notice and we don't have a board meeting before the tournament because they do it, at certain times if we make the tournament. So we wanted to just do a blanket statement, but we will still turn in the forms as needed. But if there's no board meeting, we won't have to get special permission. And that concludes my action items.
Good. Could I have a motion to approve the items recommended by the superintendent in item J?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Superintendent other?
No other tonight, but I do have personnel action items. First of all, to approve the resignation of the following certified staff member. To approve the appointment of the following certified staff members, we have 3 more substitutes. Also to approve the resignation of the athletic supplemental contract as listed below. To approve the following athletic supplemental contracts for district certified staff or non-district coaches as listed below. Sorry, turn the page. To approve the resignation of the following classified staff as listed below. To approve the unpaid leave of absence for the following classified staff members. Also to approve the appointment of the following classified staff, and I want to give a shout out to another family member, as we call it, Alana's daughter, Elise. Welcome to the family. You're welcome. And that concludes my personnel action items.
Thank you. Could we have a motion to, for the personnel actions recommended by the superintendent in item L?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Congratulations, welcome to the Pioneer family. You can give your speech. Oh, okay.
You can decline. You're allowed to decline. Superintendent's report?
Yes.
All right, so first of all, homecoming this weekend, Friday night against Avon Lake, and Saturday, homecoming dance. Also, I'll have more information to you, but Mayor Brubaker called me out at the college. They're doing a Paralympic kind of celebrity basketball game. I am out of town, so I have given my spot to Jay Banyas. He is going to be representing Elyria City Schools with that, so the mayor was very appreciative. But more to come. I'll make sure I email you the details. Also, we had a middle school unified flag football game, a lot of fun, a lot of great camaraderie, and just one of those events we love to go to. This Saturday is the NAACP Freedom Fund and Scholarship Dinner. 4 of us will be there from the district, myself, Colleen, Shane, and Amy Higgins. So we will all be there on Saturday. And then one last thing I wanted to bring up, I talked to Mr. Gebhardt. If you all remember in the year 2019, when I first became superintendent, we started to talk about the need for new operating money. We hadn't been on the ballot for quite some time. It has now been 15 years since we had any new operating money in this district, which is unheard of. If you ask the state of Ohio, it's every 3 to 5 years. So there's a couple of things that come to mind when I say 15 years, and first and foremost, it's how fiscally responsible as a district we've done, become, or are, and also the fact that we know during the pandemic, we did have assistance with the ESSER money and ARP money, and we really leveraged that to keep us, operating in the black. So Colleen has done a lot of work on her 5-year forecast that she'll give you in November, but I think as most districts, you're going to see a lot of us on the ballot, and we're talking about possibly going as soon as May so that we can keep the millage down that we need. The longer out we look at going, the more we'd have to ask for. So we just wanted to kind of bring that to the forefront in discussions that will come up in the near future, getting maybe a committee together that will run and oversee that. But Colleen, did you have anything else you'd like to mention?
No, just that in November, when I do the forecast, there'll be some modeling about what potential levies will look like and how we will look going forward.
We just want to make sure we had it on your radar sooner than later and let everyone know. But I'm really proud of the 15 years, and not, having to go back to the taxpayers for additional operating money, but I think we're getting to a point where it would be needed soon. So, more to come on that.
Thank you, Madam Superintendent.
You're welcome. That's all I have then.
Anything? Board of Education? No? Oh. Do we have to waive?
Yes, this, number 2 for the Board of Education, if you remember last year with the alumni band, this is similar to that. We're waiving the separate insurance policy for the alumni association so they can have their recognition dinner and use our facility. We did that for the alumni band as well. This is just a formality.
Okay, but it has to be voted on.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Do I have a motion to approve the Board of Education items as presented in item O?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. We have no executive session tonight, so could I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second?
Second. Brett must want to stay.
I'll stay all night. Yeah, you have.
Madam Treasurer?
Yeah, thank you. Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming. Short one.